Kombucha benefit number 2, as reported by real home brewers from our site, is kombucha helps with weight loss. Now, we've seen this time and time again. My own personal experience is I have not personally seen this for myself simply because I don't think I've been overweight to see it. On the flip side, people that are underweight, we've also seen that kombucha has helped them gain weight. So how is that possible? How do you have a population where they're saying kombucha helps with weight loss and also a population where kombucha helps with weight gain? And my theory and explanation is that going back to another kombucha benefit, which is kombucha helps your digestion. So if you're having food, if you're overweight and you're having not the best type of food, if your diet is the issue, by drinking a kombucha, it will help absorb the nutrients that you need and evacuate the nutrients that are not so good for us. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're having fatty foods or a high meat protein diet, kombucha will help break that down. In other words, it'll help you poop better. And it's amazing by having a healthy colon and healthy digestion. That alone will help with your weight loss. And for people that have trouble absorbing their foods, it could be a pH balance issue, and it could be absorbing the nutrients a little differently, a little more efficiently. And kombucha will help with that as well. My own personal theory, though, for people that are seeing dramatic weight loss with kombucha is when I've asked these people, and it hasn't been a proper case study or a scientific lab or anything, but the people that have reached out to me and told me about their experience with kombucha, especially with the weight loss category, is I caught a little trend, and the trend is that they were simply replacing their kombucha with their daily or maybe bi-daily soda intake. So what happens? Well, it's one thing to remove a bad thing, and it's one thing to introduce a good thing, but where you get the two birds with one stone effect is when you replace a bad thing with a good thing. In this case, your sugary sodas that have a dramatic amount of sugar and no nutrients things, in my opinion. I mean, I guess, look, you run a marathon, great, drink a soda, down a Gatorade. I think there's better ways to get your sugar and glucose intake, one of them being kombucha, which has a dramatic less caloric intake and from a sugar intake. And you're getting all these things, like digestion, like digestive flora, like organic acids, like tea. All the benefits of tea, if you're brewing your kombucha with Camellia sinensis tea, then all the benefits of tea also play into effect. So one is replacing the other. And when we've done this before, when you just tell somebody, well, instead of drinking soda, drink water, water's not so sexy. You should be drinking water regardless, but in terms of treating yourself, opening up the fridge and popping a nice ice cold fizzy kombucha that tastes a little bit like soda if you're brewing it certain ways and there's certain techniques, then that right there is your success. So in my own personal opinion, from what I've seen, the trend that the easiest way for weight loss, if you're consuming soda, is just simply replace it with kombucha. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updated weekly kombucha videos. And if you're interested in finding out all 10 kombucha benefits, be sure to click on the moving video below.